Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are here on this terrific Thursday at Silver Dollar City. It's a beautiful day, and we're just gonna enjoy. Try to decide what all we should look at today. After I live stream, I plan to make. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me fix this. Okay. All right, there we go. Hello, welcome in from Illinois. How is the weather in Illinois? Hopefully it's nice like it is here. So for today, I'm thinking I might go around and show all the different rides. Like I'm gonna pick maybe one specific ride. So maybe we'll go around and look at all the roller coasters there are to offer. I'm not sure. I can't ride the rides, but I can look at the outsides of them. Oh good, I'm glad it's beautiful weather for you, because it is definitely beautiful weather here. Or maybe we could look at all the little kid rides. I'm not sure. We need to focus on one. But, and then I was saying I'm going to be doing a video about the different ride types that won't be a live video. That'll just be, you know, like just a normal YouTube video that's not live that you can see anytime. That'll focus more on the rides and who the rides are for and just information like that. I want to try and create some videos that would be shorter and easy access for people planning a trip. So I'm going to work on that after the live stream today. Where are we headed right now though, Bella?
I don't know, it's
Fireman's Landing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're going to head towards Fireman's Landing to start with. So maybe on this stream I'll focus more on little kid rides and just other things we might see along the way. The park just opened not too long ago. It opened at 10. I'm not sure exactly what time it is right now, but I think it's pretty close to that. 10:16. All right, so yeah, they've only been open for about 16 minutes. I wonder how they keep those umbrellas from flying off when we have severe thunderstorms, because the winds can kick up pretty bad. Oh yeah, that's cool. Face painting station.
I think it has extra though.
There are quite a few school buses here today. Guess they're end of the year trips. I think 8th graders tend to do end of the year trip, and I know seniors do a lot too.
Can we stop in that store?
Sure, we can look through that store real quick. So we're gonna check out this store. It's Emmeline's Dress Up Emporium for boys and girls. And they just have some pretty things in here. Like, oh, look at that dress. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, those are cute.
Disney.
They are kind of like Disney. They're like little mice. It's like a Cinderella dress.
Look at that crown.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
They're really small.
Yeah. Well, these hairbrushes are kind of a cool thing.
How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Well, those are fun bags.
Yeah, I like the little gummy bear one.
Yeah, those are so
I
cute.
think it's good if you need to like go, you know how some places, I'm from Louisiana, New Orleans, some places you have to take a clear bag with
Oh,
you.
yes.
So I think those are good if you events.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have to go
Yeah,
to different
something
events.
that's still kind of cute. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's really fun.
Yes, I know. I've been in the under the circumstances where I've had to take my bag back to my car because I forgot.
Yes,
Bought a clear bag and everything, and then forget it in the car.
I've done that too.
I
What's
was
up?
looking at something and she put,
I didn't mean to. Did you see those bags? Aren't those cool?
yeah.
Those are so cool. So in here they've got pirates and knights. Oh, the camera's doing something weird again. There we go. Oh, this is cute. It's like a little prairie dress.
Why isn't the boy?
Train hats. These are cute. Oh. There we go. Okay, so this is like a dinosaur. What's this one supposed to be? Oh, just another type of dinosaur. All right, girls, let's go on. Let's head on to Fireman's Landing. All right, so that's their like dress-up shop. I think they've got some really cute things in there.
Oh, Mom, I know there's 2 trains on it.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
There's 2 trains?
Oh, the pollen is so bad. It just flies right into my eyes. Oh. Anyway, so that's a really cute little shop. Let me know, guys, if the camera is like aimed too high to the sky or too much sidewalk. Leave a comment below and let me know what it's doing. The app that I use for this, it like updated and it doesn't run the way it did run, and I've been messing with it and I think I've kind of figured it out again, but I don't know, sometimes the camera still does its own thing. And I am not the most tech savvy person, so that's just not really my area. Oh, which you know what I forgot to do? Is turn off my Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna lose the stream. It's gonna die on me. Well, guys, if I go away, it's because I forgot to turn off Wi-Fi. I tend to lose the stream more when I'm on their Wi-Fi, so hopefully it won't do that. But I do try and remember to always turn off that Wi-Fi. And if I do it now, it'll kill the stream for sure, so. If it kills the stream though, here in the near future, I will definitely just start the stream back. So, you know, just look for it. It'll be on there again within maybe 5 minutes. I think it takes about 5 minutes at the most to get it up and running again.
You have to like turn on a completely different stream.
Yes, yeah, to see it again, you'll have to like completely like close out the video you're watching and go back to my channel and there'll be a new stream up on there. Kind of like refresh it all. But yeah, I figured out what was killing it was when I get here, it like wants to connect to their guest Wi-Fi, and that works fine if you're just wanting to like check something quick on their app or something, but it's not good for streaming. So I usually just turn that off and just use my cell data, and that works better.
When you get really close to it, it has a sensor, Mom.
Yes, it does.
When you get close to it. It's nice.
So yeah, it looks like a comedy show is going to be there in about 15-ish minutes. So I hope to have those videos up next week about the different rides here, but there will probably not be a live stream next week. But there will be a live stream the following week. Hear that train? Yep.
I just saw the
Oh, it is just beautiful. I hope those colors are coming through on the camera like they are here in person. It's just, the sky is beautiful, the trees are all green. It is just a great day. So down here by Lucky's, you know, is the toy store, or Lucky's Toy Store is down here by Fireman's Landing. Let me say that differently. And this is a really fun area if you've got little kids. What are you going to ride first? Okay. All right, you can go on and get in line. So here at Fireman's Landing, we've got the balloons here. Oh. And these are fun. They just spin. You have to be, let's see, 40 inches. I think anyone can ride, but you have to be over 42 inches to ride without an adult or a child that's 14 or older. And then over here, and those are, the balloons were called Fire Spotters, the name of those, by the way. And then over here we have the Fire Wagon. And it is also an everyone can ride, but you have to be 36 inches to ride without a person that's 14 years or older. Okay. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Kenny. Welcome. Yeah, and if you're new around here, guys, be sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out, and I really appreciate you guys being here. So over here next to the Fire Spotter, we have Fire Fall. And this ride, hello Kenny, welcome. Welcome in. This ride shoots up, and this one is not really a little kid ride. Here, let me see if I can back this camera up. Let's see. Nope, wrong direction. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It shoots all the way up there, and then it like falls back down. Here, I think it's about to go off. See if I can back up and watch it go.
You might have to help Asher if talking to the see if you get in with them.
Well, I thought I heard the release in the brakes. Nope, maybe not. She's going back around checking seatbelts again. But so yeah, it shoots up and down, and then there's the wagon going around. It just goes around like that, and then it reverses and goes the other way. Ooh, that wind's strong. Okay, so over here, this is just decorations, but sometimes they have the lucky dog here that you can see. Oh, here, I think it's about to go now. Ah, wrong way. Sorry, guys. Me and the tech just don't get along. All right, their feet are dangling in there. See those feet? So it's going to shoot up here in just a second. There we go. Yep, and that's kind of what it does. So it's not like terribly intense, but I mean, it's definitely not. Most little kids are not going to want to do that. And it has, let's see, you have to be, it looks like 48 inches, 48 or 49. I think it's 48 to ride that. Okay, so Lucky Dog is, Lucky the dog is here sometimes for meet and greets. And then next to this, we have the ball pit, and in here it's just like a ballroom. All right, what are you gonna do now? Okay.
Welcome to Lucky's Disney.
So in here, it's like a lot of balls, little like softballs, and they just shoot all over. Let's see.
No, flat rides.
And they have a little kid like crawling area. The little kid crawling area is for pretty little kids. All of my kids are too big for that. But it's a nice little area. It is really loud in there. The way the suction, they have like vacuums that like suction up the balls and then they can like shoot them. And it's really loud. So if you have a child that's sensitive to noise, that may not be the best room for them, or they maybe would want headphones. So this is the Lucky Dog ride, and it just spins. It's called Lucky's Dizzy Dogs. And I think maybe almost everyone can ride this. Let's see. Yes, everyone can ride this, and they have to be 36 inches tall to ride by themselves. And then right next to that, we have the little kids' swings that just spin around. And you have to be 36 inches to ride, but you can't be taller than 52 inches. So it's a very short window that kids can ride that one. And then right back there is Fire in the Hole, and that's, a family roller coaster. I don't know what the height requirement is to ride it. I'll go look here in just a second. This is the new little memorial cemetery. It's really pretty. I like that they've added this. It was just empty right here, but this is a really nice addition. All right, and then over here we've got the ladder. And this is like a miniature version of that other one that like shoots up and comes back down. And let's see, it says all ride, but 36 inches to ride alone, and then everyone can ride. I would imagine that doesn't mean like infants though. I don't see how an infant could be in there because they're not gonna let you hold the infant. So I'm guessing they have to at least be able to sit by themselves. I wouldn't really want my infant on there anyway. All right, let's go see what the height rules are for Fire in the Hole. Here guys, I'm gonna try and change the setting on this. It's gonna jerk. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry guys. Okay. No, wrong direction. Okay, we're gonna try it like this, guys. See, I feel like it's more bobbly now though. I don't know. I changed the setting on how it holds it, and I feel like it bobbles now. You guys let me know. Was it better before or now? All right, so Fire in the Hole. You have to be, 36 inches to ride. Here, let's get closer. It's a good time to ride right now, guys. No line. If I wasn't streaming, I'd jump on. Okay. So you have to be 36 inches to ride, and then to ride by yourself, you have to be 48. And they have a lot of merch for the ride right there. That's kind of just the Fireman's Landing. It's really geared mostly towards the younger younger kids. And mom and dad, grandma and grandpa can ride these rides with their kids too. But a lot of them probably you wouldn't want to ride unless you have a kid on it. Like Lucky the dog, it just kind of bounces up and down and goes in a circle. A little too much jostling around for me, but it's fun when you have kids. It's got some really pretty views too in this area. Oh, there's you see one of the floats is right up there at the top.
Welcome to Lucky's Disney.
Oh, it's about to go. There it goes. Ooh, it's a little chilly to ride that ride for me. It's not cold, but the thought of getting wet just sounds a little chilly. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and cut through the plaza and go see kind of the other little kid area. Can you hear the music? The beginning of this song always sounds like the Seven Dwarfs song about like hi ho, you know that song. It kind of changes once it gets going, but the beginning of it totally sounds the same. Alright, so last year they opened up this plaza, which is so nice because it connects the two younger kid areas. Before you had to kind of go all the way out and back around. So I really like that they have this open now. Oh, and I'll put a shout out for my shoes, guys. See if I can show them. Yep, without falling over. Right, here we go. So I'm wearing, these are like Asics, like street shoes. But I also have some like Asics runners. I think they're called like Gel Numbus, I can't remember exactly. And those two are my two favorite tennis shoes to wear here at the park. I know people are always looking for good shoes to wear at theme parks, and I wear these street ones here a lot, as well as my running ones. Now if I'm going somewhere like Disney, I tend to wear more just my running ones and not these. I love these, but they don't have as much support for all day wear if you're somewhere like Disney where I put in like 30,000 steps easy. Here I don't put in nearly as many steps, so they're perfectly great for Silver Dollar City. And then for sandals, I really like Tevas. I find them comfortable. I can wear them all day. They can get wet. They're really great. So once the weather warms up and you know, it's not cold at all, I wear my Tevas pretty much every single time because I don't have to worry. It can rain, I can ride the water rides, and it's just like whatever. And my feet feel good at the end of the day. And I also wear those at Disney. But I'll put links. I can't do that while I'm live streaming, but if you watch the replay, there'll be links to those shoes down below in the description. And I'll go ahead and link On Cloud and oh goodness, why am I spacing? There's another one that are also really good. The On Cloud, oh Brooks, that's what it is, Brooks. On Cloud and Brooks. So when I got my A6, I was debating between the On Cloud, the Brooks, and the A6, and I really loved all of them, but I just ended up liking the way the A6 looked best. I thought they were the most fun looking, so that's how I kind of went with those. But they're all great shoes, so if you're looking for good shoes for a theme park, I'll put links down there below for you guys. But yeah, and if you have a shoe that you love, leave a link below, because I know that's something people are always looking for, are good shoe recommendations for theme parks, because it's a lot of walking. It can be really hard on your feet. Alright, so this is the exposition area, and we beat most people back here, it looks like. So the first ride you come to from this way is the Elephant March, and let's see, I think it's weird that they have a no ride here. I feel like pretty much everyone should be able to ride this, but they have that you have to be 36 inches to ride. And then you can ride without supervision at 48 inches. And this is just the classic elephant ride. It goes up and it goes in a circle, and you can push the button to make it go higher or lower. And then they have teacup ride over here. And it also has height. A lot of these have height requirements you have to be to even ride. Where the other section had more just kind of like anyone could ride. So this one, you have to be 36 inches to ride as well, and 48 to ride without supervision. And I think this one, I love the way it looks. I think it just looks so fun, and I like the coloring. It's kind of hard to see from here. Now this ride definitely needs the height requirement. It goes so fast. Here, I'll watch it for a minute. You see that? It is like so intense. Like, you don't think it's going to be, but it's pretty intense. So I definitely agree with the height requirement on this one. But this is the regatta, and you must be 36 inches to ride, 48 without supervision. But it goes super fast. And then next to that, we've got the swinging pirate ship. Let's see, they call it the Mighty Galleon. And this one can be fun. I have to kind of be in the mood for it. Otherwise, sometimes it's just a little too much for me, but it's not bad. And it looks like same thing. 36 to ride, 48 without supervision are the restrictions on it. It's about to take off too, so we can watch it for a minute as well.
I was watching it.
It's about to take off here. We'll watch it swing for a minute. So I don't see it this year, but last year they had a glass of water they'd set right there in the center and just leave it there the whole time the ride went. And you know the way the boat goes, it keeps it there because the force pulls it down. But it was like the most stressful part of the ride, was worried that that glass of water was just going to come flying off and soak you. Yep, so that's what it does, and it just kind of keeps climbing. It's not too bad. It's fairly gentle, but sometimes it just feels a little more intense than other times to me. Again, I've just got to be in the mood. It's a great day to come ride, though. There are like no lines. Look at this worm floating around. Do you see that? He's just like floating in the sky there. I don't even know what he's floating off of. That's bizarre. Oh, welcome. I'm glad you can watch on your lunch break, and you can always watch the replay later. I never know what the best time is to stream, so there's kind of always slightly different time, but I haven't been here in the morning this year, so I thought I'll come in the morning. Alright guys, so then here we have the electro spin. And you have to be 48 inches to ride this ride. It's definitely not really a little kid ride. It's a big kid ride. And here, we can watch this one go too for a minute. I have never ridden this one. It looks too intense for me. I also don't love spinning. I'm not a huge fan of spinning. And a lot of rides here spin. And the people riding it act like it's no big deal. They're just kind of like chilling. I would be a little more panicked. All right, so right across the way from here, we've got we call it the little kid roller coaster, but it's the Grand Exposition coaster. And let's see, I've got to backtrack a little to find the height requirements on it. There's a little girl standing in front, and we'll wait till she moves. So it looks like, I can't see from here. I'm gonna have to get closer.
We're gonna go over here.
All right, so you have to be 36 inches to ride this, and you have to be 48 to ride without supervision or someone on the ride with you. And this is a really good like introduction roller coaster. It's really jerky though, so if you kind of have back problems, this is probably not your best bet. But the kids really like it, and it's a good, just kind of introduce them to the way roller coasters are. Doesn't look like it's gonna go too soon, so we'll go ahead and look on for right now. All right, now they have swings over here too. This is like the bigger version of those little kid swings from Fireman's Landing. And they have some swings, so if you have little people, can ride with you, and then the bigger kids ride by themselves. This isn't too bad for something that spins. I actually don't mind the swings too much. They're kind of fun. All right, and let me check out the heights on this one. All right, so you have to be 36 inches to ride. Oh, there, it's kind of going there. So you have to be 36 inches to ride, and if you were between 36 and 48 inches, you can ride with an adult there in those dual seats. But if you're over 48, you ride by yourself. And that's the way that is. It's called Wave Carousel. The Wave Carousel. All right, and then back here they've got like the really little kid rides. So anyone can ride these. We've got the little hopping frogs. And then right over there, they've got little ladybugs that just go in a circle. They kind of do the same thing as the hopping frogs. Oh, and then there's one more back in that other corner. I think it's the exact same ride, but they're like ladybugs maybe. And anyone can ride all of those, but they're really intended for pretty little kids. But I'm not gonna go film too close to all those because I want people to think I'm trying to film their kids. Oh my goodness, look at this. There's like an ant pulling. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, wrong way. Do you see that? It is working so hard. I wonder what it wants to do with that or where it's taking it. right, there's our nature shot for the day. Our second nature shot, we also got that floating worm. Things like that are so cool, and you just gotta take the moment to check it out. All right, guys, so that is the whole plaza area. So that is all the little kid rides for these two areas. Now, obviously, the train and the Great Shootout, those are also anyone can ride rides. I was seeing if this was going to go. At Christmas time, you can meet Rudolph and Clarice right here in this gazebo. Oh no, sorry, there's some kind of a problem with the seats. I was trying to... All right, I'm not sure. Alright guys, it is fairly empty right now, but they haven't been open very long. They've only been open about maybe 40 minutes, and I'm at the very back of the park, so I'm sure it'll get more crowded as the day goes on. But yeah, Thursday morning, it's really a great time to come right now. Schools are in. I don't think anyone's spring breaking. There are a few school groups here, so I'm sure if you hit up the bigger rides, they might be a little busier, but yeah, it's a pretty nice morning. All right, so I'm gonna head over to, so I didn't show them, but I did mention the train and the flooded mine, which I've done videos of those. I'm sure if you guys have watched my videos, you've seen those. I can try and link those below as well. If you're watching the replay, I will link both of those. I'll actually link any ride videos I have down below for the replay. So if you're just kind of wanting to actually see the ride in better detail, I don't have a lot of ride videos because you're not really allowed to film on them. So there's only a few that I was able to film on. And then like my fire in the hole filming, just so you know, I did not break any rules. I wore my phone in a pocket that had a hole where the camera is. So the phone was completely secure in a pocket like they ask. But because of that, it's also not the best recording because the phone was secured against my body. It was not able to hold it and show things better. But I will link any of those below so you can check those out. But that won't be till the replay because I can't, and it actually will probably be maybe an hour after the stream ends because it takes me a little bit of time to get home and do all that. But okay, so I don't think I ever finished saying what I was doing. So we are heading over to a part of the park I've not actually been too much this year. I haven't, at least not on the live stream. There's one other little kid ride over there that I want to kind of show you guys. And I kind of just thought we'd see what's going on over there this year. We've not been over there, so. I appreciate everyone watching. It really helps the channel out. The more views and subscriptions and thumbs up I get, the more YouTube goes, oh, maybe this isn't such a bad video, and they let other people know about it. So I really appreciate it. But, and for anyone that's newer and missed me talking earlier, there'll be no live stream next week, but I do have a couple videos I have planned that I will hope will go up. They just won't be live, but I do have some videos I'm wanting to put up next week. And the week after that, there may be some lives, but they won't be at $7 City. They will be some other surprise places. So we will be out of town, and I am hoping to live some of the places that we're going to be at, but I just am not sure just yet. We'll have to see how the day goes and the timing, but that's kind of my goal. So be on the lookout for those. And if you want to be sure not to miss any live streams, I always, unless something goes terribly wrong with them, I always go ahead and put them up afterwards so you can watch replays. But you also can click the little bell notification, and it will send you like an email or a text when I go live, if that's just really important to you to see it when it's actually live. I doubt that's super important to any of you, but just in case you just really enjoy watching it live in the moment and not the replay, there is that there for you. I know sometimes I prefer to watch something live. It just feels more connecting than when you're watching a replay. It's just kind of nice sometimes. Oh, sorry about the wind noise. I love this little pond right in here. It's a peaceful little pond to walk around. Let me see if I can show it better. Let's try and get around all those people so I'm not just filming them. I have a few ambience videos from around the park here. I don't have a ton because honestly no one was really watching them, so I was like, maybe people don't like those, so I didn't make any more. But if you are into that, there are a few that I have done, and if people start watching them, I'd be happy to make more. I just didn't see any point in making them if no one really wants them. I personally like videos like that, at least of the places I like. Like I really like this pond, and I think it's a peaceful scenery. But one of my favorite is actually of Epcot. There's like an ambience video of just around like the Epcot ball, and it's just playing some pretty background music. And I like to put that on like my TV sometimes when I'm just cooking or something, and it's just kind of a nice, almost like a picture, you know, instead of just the television being on. So. But I've got a couple of those. I've got one, I think, of this pond. I think I've got like a rainy day one here at $7 City. And then I have one of the Animal Kingdom Lodge Safari. Here, Bubba. I set the camera up on our balcony at Animal Kingdom Lodge and just filmed the animals and just what was going on there. So it's kind of like you're just sitting out on the balcony watching everything going on. So those are the ones I've got, and there might be something I did that I don't remember. I did most of those at kind of the beginning of last year, so I can't remember what all I did. I enjoy theme park atmospheres, so if I turn something on like that, it's usually of a theme park or something like heavily themed. Like I like the heavily themed resorts. That's why I was so excited about $7 City opening up their resort. I'm really excited to see it. I was kind of sad that they delayed the opening to next year. But I guess that gives us something to look forward to next year. No one's riding. They must just be testing maybe. Well, there's some people getting in the line. Phew! Oh, bless. Excuse me. Yeah, no one on that one either. This is a fun ride. I prefer to wear a poncho on it, but unless it's really hot. If it's really hot, then I don't mind. You kind of treat it almost like you're at a water park and just embrace the wet. Looks like the barbecue place got a line waiting for them to open. It is pretty good food. It's probably the best restaurant here. It's the one we eat at the most anyway. Looks like the Docksiders will be singing here in about 15-ish minutes. They are the new show to replace the Ramblers, Riverside Ramblers. I can't remember exactly how their name was. The Ramblers moved to the Showboat. So if you really enjoyed watching them, you can still see them over at Showboat. So River Blast is another one that actually would be a nice kid ride. I didn't think about mentioning that's not even one that's handy to, but let's check out what the height requirements are for River Blast. Now, River Blast, you get very, very wet. It doesn't have any drops, no drops at all. You just ride around on a peaceful river, but the peacefulness is kind of ruined by water guns being shot at you. And you shoot water guns at people on the side the whole time. So if you don't like getting wet, this would not be a good run. But if you don't mind getting wet, it's really fun. My mom actually loves this ride. My kids love this ride too. All right, I'm looking for the ride height sign. I wouldn't think you'd have to be that tall to ride it. It's really not crazy at all. I just know some little kids hate getting wet, so. Oh yeah, it says all ride, so anyone can ride, but it looks like 48 inches to ride by yourself. But see, it's just a peaceful little, it's supposed to be like Tom and Huck, just kind of going down the Mississippi. And they do have some targets for you to shoot at, but I feel like the kids mostly just want to shoot at other people. There's no one on it right now. So, it's fun. It's got fun theming too. Alright. Now, over this way is the way I was thinking of going, and I got sidetracked. Oh man. I was hoping the pollen would have died down since the trees are all green now, but my eyes are already itching. I'm gonna have to go home and take some. The other day when we were out here, it was so bad. I was like, I'm not even gonna make it. My throat was closing up before we even left the park. Normally though, once the trees kind of are green and those seeds have fallen, it's not too bad, but there must still be just some lying around that are getting blown around. So they do have some different like arcade, what are they called? Like fair games around the park. But I never really see anyone doing them. I do think you have to purchase tickets separately. I doubt they're very much, but I don't know. No. like some people are finally on there. Oh, I smell popcorn. So there's the barn swing. And it's pretty intense. It goes really high. Oh, I think this market's new. I don't remember there being a little market back there. Alright, so here's the ride I was talking about. And it's just your own power. You sit in those seats and you pull yourself up and then you let go and it kind of slowly drops you back down. It is not fast. And let's see. It is in, wow, 40 inches actually to ride. So higher ride requirement than I would have thought. Probably just because you have to have enough strength to pull yourself up. But it's definitely not intense, but my younger two kids really enjoy this ride for some reason. So it's manually powered. See there? Yep, you just pull yourself up and then you let yourself down. Oh, the cow's not there. Normally they have a cow here for you to milk, but she's gone. Hopefully they're bringing her back because that's always a fun little thing. It's not a real cow, a fake cow, but these seats are fun. Just old tractor seats. I like this view of the ride from here. It's nice to eat down there too, have a pretty view of the ride. So this is what most of the ride is like, and then it just has that one big drop at the end. It can move pretty fast sometimes. So sometimes this ride is a little bit more than other times, but I don't know, I feel like overall it's not too bad. You really got to make sure you sit in your seat right, because it can kind of throw you against the bars if you're not sitting quite right, but we enjoy it. That's the old fire in the hole building on the back side of it anyway.
Let's see if you're taller than that.
Alright guys, I think that's like every younger kid ride. They've got that, at least if you have a child that's under 36 inches, for sure. That's everything they've got. And some of those you had to be over 36 inches even, but like I said, I'm going to be doing a video when I get done here showing you kind of more in depth of all the little kid rides, of the big kid rides, roller coasters, for like separate videos, so that for people trying to plan can kind of see what's here, because I always appreciate that when I'm trying to go to a new theme park, to see kind of what's there. Like, is there anything we even want to ride? because you can look it up on their app, but you don't know what the ride's really like till you see it, I feel like. So those will be coming next week. I would have thought it's 11, but I don't see them in there. Or at least close to 11. Maybe they don't play today. I thought I might try and catch them. I haven't caught hardly any of the musical shows this year. I just haven't been around them when they're playing. I'm not sure if there's just not as many or I'm just hitting them at the wrong time. They're in there making that cinnamon bread. Alright guys, well, I'm going to pull over here, I think. I appreciate, goodness, I can't talk, everyone joining me today and watching the stream. I know this was a little bit shorter, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here so I can get those other videos done for you guys while I still have phone battery. But I really appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys with my next live stream. Bye.